Slip a zipper head onto a fork. Slide the zipper onto it. Now the zipper head goes on easily. 2. Stick a fork onto a nail. Hang the picture frame on the fork. No need to search for the nail spot. 3. Stick a fork into a shrimp. The shell comes right off. 4. Bend a fork with pliers. Open the door. Slip the fork into the keyhole. Hook the end of another fork onto it. Now the door is locked. 5. Place 2 forks together. Tie them with a rubber band. Now you've got a little clip. Great for temporary use. 6. Twist the front of a fork half a turn with pliers. Bend the fork. Now it slices bananas. And every slice is even. 7. Bend one side of a fork with pliers. Bend the handle too. Screw it onto a wooden board. Now it works as a hook. 8. Bend a fork and hook it onto a nail. Thread wire through the fork. Twist the fork around. Now the wire wraps tightly on the nail. Hammer the nail into a stick. The wire use them in the future. 1. After using up toothpaste, cut the tube in half. Unscrew the cap and slide it onto the water pipe. Secure it to the toothpaste tube with a rubber band. Then use waterproof tape to hold it in place. Once tightened, it's very secure. Turn it on when you need water and off when not in use. No more wasted water. 2. Slide a straw onto a screwdriver. Wrap it with tape to secure it. Trim off the excess. Insert a nail into the straw. Now you can tighten screws in tight spaces without dropping them. 3. Drill a small hole in the hammer. When nails are too long, you can bend them using this hole. Super convenient. 4. Punch a small hole in the center of a bottle cap. Thread a screw through it and secure it with a nut. Attach it to your drill and you've got a hole punching tool. Fast and works like a charm. 5. Wrap the rope clockwise around the nail twice. Hold the rope and make another loop in the opposite direction. Quickly slide it over the nail. Once tightened, it gets firmer as you pull. 6.
1. Fold a rope in half and wrap it around the handle of a kitchen knife, then pass the end of the rope through the loop and tighten it. This can repair a damaged handle. 2. Don't throw away a dirty data cable. Apply toothpaste to the middle of a damp paper towel, rub it evenly, and you can clean the stains off the data cable. 3. Don't throw away old water pipes. Cut a section and split it in half. Then use screws to fix it between 2 wooden boards, creating a cabinet door hinge. 4. This is said to be an ancient Chinese method for drawing circles. You only need a nail and a loop of string. By turning a pen around the nail, you can draw a circle and adjust its size. 5. This is an ancient invention of a timer. The ancients fixed a metal piece to a wire, then inserted the wire into a candle. When the candle burns down to a fixed position, the metal piece can extinguish the candle. 6. Don't throw away old cards just yet. Draw 2 straight lines on a card with a marker, then use a lighter to heat along the lines. After bending one line down, heat it again, but this time bend it in the opposite direction. Once cooled, you will have a phone stand. 7. Cut a piece of steel wool and insert it into the battery slot of a clock. Place a size 7 battery in it, and it can serve as an emergency replacement. First, slip 4 sections of tubing onto a zip tie. Place wires in the gaps, then pass the zip tie through the tubing and tighten to form a neat cable organizer. Second, wrap a zip tie around a cross junction and tighten to form a stable, secure, cross-binding knot. Third, cut a length of tubing, slip it onto a zip tie, then fold the tie in half and thread it through a hole, tightening to form a reverse buckle structure that lets you hang items on drywall. Fourth, tie 3 zip ties around a screw to form a locking clasp that secures wires. Fifth, fix 2 zip ties to a brush. Trim the excess to prevent the brush from touching the floor and getting dirty. Sixth, tie a zip tie to a roll of tape and cut a pointed corner with scissors to make a simple tape cutter. Seventh, when installing a grip on a bicycle handlebar, using a zip tie as a guide makes the job easier. Eighth, make a handle with zip ties at the bottleneck and cap, making it easier to carry and use.